Alright, what's up, everybody? It's Keo Clements. It's been a while since I've been outside, and I'm going to the Y to go hoop up with my homie, and I just thought that this would be a great time to. I know I got headphones in, but I decided to take time out to not listen to the music, just focus on my thoughts and what's actually going on and processing. But one thing I wanna bring up to the air, or bring up to the surface of the water, as I usually say, is what is it? It's how I've been actually. Not really a lot of people care about how people are doing or whatever. I mean, people that care for others, they're usually asking oh yeah, I'm sorry if I'm off and on for real or whatever. Just trying to cross the street again because that is a poor side to be walking on. But like I was saying, my bad. But how I've been doing actually, it's kind of crazy because I'm always talking about, oh yeah, we need to get outside. We need to, let our thoughts go free and let the world heal us, right? But one thing that I'm starting to notice, excuse me, is that I'm starting to become sort of captive. I'm holding myself captive. I'm becoming some sort of prisoner to my room. I haven't been outside in a while. I haven't been able to, talk to y'all or release any negative energy. I'm just either in my room playing games or watching TV. I'm eating healthy. I'm keeping that at above. But, watching TV and all of that, I'm starting to cling on to it a lot more than I should be. And I started noticing that, and there's some things that need to be changed. Also, when it comes to people in general, or people sticking on to other people, I got some things that I want to talk about. I want to, because this is actually starting to bug me. It's not bugging me, but I'm looking out for other people, and then I keep on telling them yo, you gotta start changing how you are. And I'm trying to give them advice. I'm trying to tell them they don't need to change, but they should change for the greater good. Yeah, I'm saying that the things that are mostly affecting them, that they're hanging on to, they need to let go. But not a lot of people, they act as if they keep on giving excuses. You can't be giving excuses to things that are making you feel less of yourself. You're putting more into other things than you should be putting into yourself. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. I'm about to go hoop up. Or, I'm about to go ball up my bad. I'm about to go hoop. And hey, I'll catch y'all when I get back. I'm out. Okay. Also, another thing is that when you got these things, these negative energies, siblings or whatever, parents, if they constantly if they constantly making you feel you gotta care more about them than you should care about yourself, that's really not what you should do. Helping family members or somebody that you really care about, it's a good thing to do. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. But it should never go to the extent of putting your all, your literal all, into people that don't even listen to you. They listen to you, but they don't take advantage of what is being given to them. They don't pick it up. They just leave it on the ground as if it is some trash. There's a limit to all of these things. Like I'm saying, there's a limit to, being on your phone. There's a limit to watching TV. There's a limit to eating. all of that nonsense. And that's just what we have to, we just have to live with it because we are humans. We're gonna go through all of this stuff. Life isn't the best. Life sucks sometimes, or it may suck all the time, but guess what? You gotta power through that. Not a lot of people have the same advantage as most of us do. Not a lot of people have the, advantage of watching people on YouTube, getting advice from them. Not a lot of people have the advantage of, the house, a car, or whatever. So why take everything for granted? Why take everything for the little when we can actually accept what we have? And if something is being daunted on us, if something is, coming down on us or bringing us down, then why not power through it? Because at the end of the day, we're still going to be living. We're still going to have to go through it. We're still going to have to, be alive, wake up the next day. And that's why we should be grateful. Because I know that most of you people on here would think otherwise if you were dead. And you don't want to think about the death situation. You don't want to think about what happens when you die because you don't want to just be nothing. You don't want to not live. But then when you're living and you're having these problems, you have a fit. You got to start paying attention. When you pay attention to how you feel, if you try to ignore all of these little red flags, if you try to ignore things that are actually hinting at you, showing you that you need to stop or you need to change or you need to do anything, then do so. If it's a hint that you can't comply with, or if it's a hint that you can't, or that you feel you can't comply with, or if it's a hint that you can't really see, keep searching, keep digging, keep on putting that work in. It's just like school. Showing that you can complete something. Attendance, showing that you can show up on time. Schoolwork, showing that you can actually do your work. Everybody has a job. I'm not talking about in the real world. I'm talking about on earth. Everybody has a job. I mean, yeah, this is considered the real world, but still. If everybody's considered to have a job, what are they supposed to do? Get their work done on time. And if you don't get your work done on time, you get punished for that. So when it comes to putting things off to the side or not paying attention to these things that could be messing with you, messing with your head, or making you feel as if you're all the way to the ground, you need to deal with those things. I'm not going to stress this out no more. Y'all, if something is messing with y'all, go within. Go solve that problem. Go prepare yourself for the next problem. It's just like math, just like anything that you learn here. Practice makes perfect. You can't just be the best straight out of the womb. You have to build yourself up. You have to learn. You have to do whatever it takes to be the best you can be. It doesn't just happen overnight. It doesn't just happen in a snap of your fingers. All these things take work. But hey, I'll catch y'all soon though. That was just a little PS, but hey, after I hoop up, I got y'all. I'm out. All right, everybody. I'm back. Just got finished hooping. And to be honest, I got a good session in. I got my legs aching a little bit. That might be bad, but we good. But I got a video of me and my homie hooping 1v1. We had a what is it? We had a 3-point challenge, right? 5 shots, corner, wing, top of the key, right? I only made 1 shot. I kid y'all, I only made 1 shot. Ain't that some shit? But I'll take it. But we heading back to the crib now. It's actually looking pretty nice out. I mean, where I stay, it's always not dark, but cloudy, rainy. But we got some good nature around here. It might not be the best, but shit. We always appreciate what's given, yeah. But hey, I wanted to continue what I was talking about earlier about latching on or hanging on to people that's... Hold on, let me take these off real quick. I wanted to talk about how people, reel other people into this infinite loop of caring, yeah? It's like, say you go to an arcade, yeah? And you put one of the tokens in so that you can get a bear or something, right? Like a little crane machine. And so when you put that token in, right? You're the crane, and the person that you're trying to get to, listen and better themselves, that's the bear. That's your objective. That's your target, yeah? And so when you're over here, and the crane game is rigged, it's like a 1 in 100 chance, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But it's like, however many times you try, if that bear keeps slipping, it's gonna keep slipping. There might be one chance that you'll latch onto it and be able to bring it back, but out of all the chances, it slipped. So when you keep on, spinning your tokens, you're gonna end up running out if you're not able to get this bear to come out, yeah? What I mean by that is, there's some people that you just can't help, and honestly, that's something that I hate. Like, I love trying to, better people's lives. I love when people are smiling. I love when everybody's around me with a good, positive attitude, because I know when I've been in a down mood, I feel like I make people feel bad for me. I don't want that. All right, listen, I just don't want anybody to feel like, they're having a hard time or they can't be themselves. Because everybody has a position. Everybody has a spot in life. And you can't just take that down just because something is, tagging at you. Just because something is, lingering onto you. You can't just dispose your position. Or dispose of your position just because of that. But, I've been having some dreams lately. I've been trying to add them up. I don't know if they even add up. Some things are just confusing. Some things are hard to figure out. You just got to keep on pushing till you find it. You just got to keep pushing towards your goal, because you're never going to hit your goal if you just keep on stopping right before you hit it. To me, I feel like life is all about not necessarily all about hard work, but work ethic. If you're able to put in the work, you are able to achieve, you're able to conquer, you are able to develop, produce anything you desire. Everything begins with you, and that's why you can't just stop at one position. You have to keep bouncing. You have to keep on finding new routes, new ways to do things, new ways to, conquer what you wish. I'm not the best at this, but basketball. I really love basketball. I wasn't much of a sports kid early on in my childhood, and I could still say the same as of today, but I keep on trying. I keep on trying to learn how to dribble. I keep on trying to learn how to shoot better, cross people up, break ankles, and I'm not even the best hooper in the world. Is that something I would want to be? Yes. Is that my main goal? No. It's just something on the side, something that I love to do, something that relieves stress, something that gives me, an opportunity to, be myself, if that makes sense, or in a way. You got to learn how to take these things not lightly, but diligently. I'm gonna wait for all these. I think that was the last car. But when I say take these things diligently, I mean put yourself in that position of success. See yourself in that position of success. But before you can actually see yourself in that position of success in real time, you have to see all the barriers, all the obstacles, and everything that's blocking your way. And once you pass all those obstacles, pass all the tests, you will be granted with greatness. Even if greatness wasn't a wish. I feel everybody, not necessarily should want something. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but in my head, I'm talking about, things that don't help us with anything. I'm not talking socially. I'm not talking like physically. I'm talking about mentally. Oh, let me rewind. Let me rewind. That might not make sense. All right, basically what I'm trying to say is that I want the best for people. And when I say that, I feel that people should not feel the feeling of a want, as in money, as in TVs, phones, games. Instead of a need for speed and a car, a need for joy, happiness, and fulfillment. Something that can keep the society moving. Something that can keep the society at a strong balance. Because without any of those, you do not have a strong base. You don't have a healthy form of economy. When you think of economy, you think of green. You think of green and blue. Healthy, alive. Living. Something that brings light to your depiction on Earth. Earth in its best possible position, yeah? But just like Earth, and just like us, we have to put work in. But hey, I'm about to finish this walk because, I got a journey to go through. Or a journey to, walked on. We walking on a journey. Hey, walking in my Jordans. Hey, but you can't see them because it's too dark. Hey, because it's too dark. Hey. But no, I was listening to Chris Brown Wall to Wall earlier today. And let me tell y'all, that shit slap. But hey, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. It's Keo Clemens. Y'all stay smooth. Stay up, chin up. Gravity does not go up. And keep that positivity. Tuck, yeah, dig. I'll catch y'all on the next one.